An Instagram page showing photos of local students using the school restroom is now down, but 2 more accounts are still online for other schools in our area. In fact, since our story first aired on Sunday, we've been hearing from local parents who recognize their children in those photos.
News4JAX reporter Joe McLean joins us live from Creekside High in St. Johns County, where one account was created. Joe, you asked district officials about this. What did they tell you?
Well, they are obviously condemning the photos in this story. They say that's against the student code of conduct to even use cameras like that on school grounds. And obviously parents are livid as well. They want Instagram to take action. Local parents stunned after recognizing their child on an Instagram account showing students using the restroom at Darnell Cookman School of the Medical Arts in Duval County.
My first thought was, my God, he's not safe anywhere he goes. My mind was racing.
Dee Hammond's son was on the page, and she knows more than most about the psychological and sociological damage that can be done through this type of intrusion. She works professionally with at-risk young people.
We're talking about youth who are already self-conscious about how they look and insecure about things. They're in that stage of insecurity, essentially, and he didn't find it funny.
While the Darnell Cookman page has since been removed, at least 2 others that feature local schools are still online. This one shows students at Mandarin High School in Duval County, and this one, Creekside High in St. Johns County. A St. Johns spokesperson said, "These matters are taken very seriously, and school restrooms are not a place for cameras." And that's in the student code of conduct as well. It bans students, staff, and visitors from taking photos or videos on school grounds except for open houses or public events, and certainly not for a social media page of bathroom pics. The most popular theory is that the Instagram user is a student, and so I asked Hammond, what would you want to tell the parents of the student who posted these photos?
They really should just talk to them about privacy, about respecting others' privacy, and talk to them about mental health awareness. You never know what this can spark in another child. Talk to them with love and just in respecting others. It is basically that simple.
Now, while that video was playing, I checked Instagram. Both of those pages, the one for Mandarin and the one here at Creekside, they're still live. They're still open to the public. Of course, we're not sharing the titles of those pages because we don't want to encourage more traffic. I did reach out to Instagram's parent company, Meta, to ask if these pages violated any of their rules that ban any harassment or bullying. I haven't gotten a response yet. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
Joe, what about the Instagram pages themselves and the people who created them? Have they been identified?
Not yet. I did send a direct message through Instagram to both of those pages, just asking why they were started, also asking maybe to justify having those photos on, any kind of comment. I did not get a response from either of those pages either. And I didn't get the notification. You know how you can see on Instagram when the message was read, that was not, it was not indicated that it was read either. Back to you.
All right, Joe. Thanks so much.